Hey guys, what's up? Sorry for that weird introduction, but this is it's gonna be officially my third vlog. The other one that I did, I should have double checked with it. I feel like I was kind of repeating the same thing from the previous two. I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm just gonna flat out say what I'm gonna say for the vlog. It could be a 3-minute long vlog. It could be 30 seconds. They're gonna be random, and they're gonna be about the arts, the designs that I do, and pretty much about me and what I do in my life, and all these other things that I feel comfortable covering. I'm also thinking of doing like vlogs of me going around New York and all these other things outside of my comfort zone. I call it my comfort zone because here I feel like comfortable with it, just like I can do whatever the fuck I want without anyone judging me for doing it, you know what I'm saying? It's like one of those things. But anyways, this vlog, I'm gonna show you guys the kind of designs that I work hard on, whether school related or not. I work from time to time when I have the time to do so. I always find time to do something, and this design that I'm gonna show you, it took me about 7 hours maybe, and that's penciling it first, and then with a ruler measuring it and all these things, and then eventually using a black based marker, the kind of art markers that they use, not the Sharpies and nothing like that. No, because the Sharpies are bad. They're not really real black. I'll explain this as I go along, but basically the kinds of black markers that I use are official black markers that are used for designing, design black markers. And there's specific ones that are very black, like really black. Others are more almost watery, almost like a water texture to them, and you're gonna see like they have like this fading and fade out, and it kind of adds like this water effect, like this little wave water effect. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. And it originally, when I was doing the design, I was thinking, oh, pure black kind of thing, nothing stands out. But the more I did it, the more I actually liked how it turned out, and it's just one of those things that you're just like, wow, it turned out a lot better than I originally planned. That's why I love art. Art is just amazing. Well, anyways, let's get to it. So this is pretty much what's called this is my design. I think I put it a little crooked. I don't have to fix it, but whatever. I mean, I don't have a big ass board, but it'll have to do for now. But so yeah, this is the design. Stupid ID thing, isn't it? Yeah. So this is the design. It uses a what's it called? Just the Gestalt sequence. For Fibonacci. I think it's something called the Fibonacci sequence. I don't remember the exact name, but I know it's something like that. It's an Italian. It's like an Italian name, but. And I know it's Italian because my professor spoke to us about this particular sequence and the original founder of this sequence, and I believe it's called the Fibonacci sequence or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong though, but it's something like that. I gotta research. I mean, I should have done research on this before I did this, but this is kind of like a last minute thing, and I didn't realize it. But anyways, this sequence is pretty much a sequence going started from a certain. It's a sequence. Okay, how to explain this? All right, so let's say. Get closer. All right, so basically it would be 1, and then it would be 2, and then it would be at least 3 or 5. It would be something like that. Like you go 1 plus 1 is 2, and then 2 plus 1 is 3, and then 3 plus 2 is 5, and then 3 plus 2 is 5, and then 5 plus 3 is 8. And it's 13 and something like that. Like it just goes in a sequence. And basically this is a design I did at school, but it's also a design that I'm very happy I did either way, as a regular design, because it's one of my favorites, honestly. And as you can see, it's a very tiny square. If my camera can focus a little bit. Camera isn't up to par. Oh, no, don't do that. Come on, baby. Come on, baby, focus. Okay, this is as much as I get my excuse me. I have throat problems like recently. Sorry for the shaky camera, hold on. Alright. Let's focus. Okay, right here. See that? Is the exact same pattern that's repeating, starting from the center and expanding outward, and expanding outward, and expanding outward. Flash back, flying outwards, back outwards, right outwards, right outward, and backward, until you get this insane design. Now, the idea here is it's not only repeating, it's moving. And that was the idea of this project, this design that I was working on. So obviously you start from how the squares are together, you know, the patterns of two mini squares in each angle, on each side, and then the regular square on top of another square, which repeats another sequence, and so on and so forth. So it begins to expand. As you can see here, the squares are separating until eventually we get to the separation, the further out it goes. The interesting thing about this design and why it's my favorite and why it works with what was being requested is because it moves in two different directions depending on how you take it. You can either say, oh, it's been separated, but it's the further it closes in, the further it combines until you go into like this eternal little thing at the center where you can't see with the naked eye, but you can just imagine there's even more little squares within that square, within that hole. So it's kind of like a squareception in a way. Fucking inception. Oh, whoa, my bad. That's stupid. Anyways, I crashed myself on the fucking board. But yeah, or you can even suggest that it starts from the inside and expands outward until it separates, and you can see the movement that goes around and the craziness. Let me back up a little so you can see. I mean, yeah, you guys get the idea, right? And the black and white is just supposed to represent the general senses of like between shadow and light in a way. So it gives it more life than it would be in a regular sketch, and you know, and it works. So this is one of my favorite designs. I don't really have a name for it, but I guess I've been thinking of maybe calling it the labyrinth of squares, or the pyramid of squares, because some of my classmates, they said they see a pyramid almost. I don't know if you see it, but I do. But I call it the labyrinth of squares, simply put, because it's just this eternal labyrinth, this maze that, yes, it breathes and lives, and it captivates you. It's just fantastic. You know, not because it's just my design that I'm saying like great things about it, but it's generally like I've done a lot of designs, and some of my designs I just felt like they were weak, and then other things like that. So you know, I'm always gonna be like my worst critic, and this is what they say. It's true. You're your worst critic. You're your worst critic, and it's true. But this design, it has its flaws, but overall, it's one of my favorites. And the 7 hours I put into it, it shows. The little wave thing I was talking about is right here. That's how the marker creates this waveness of like scales and stuff. I don't know. It just came out like that, and I just thought it was beautiful, and I kept it. Originally, I was gonna marker it completely black, but I was like, nah, I'll keep it. But yeah. So, what do you guys think of this design? You like it? You know, let me know. But yeah, the general idea is that I'm gonna be sharing a lot of unique things to you guys, and it's just one of the things that I've been wanting to do in my YouTube channel for like forever, ever since I joined YouTube and made an account and stuff like that. But I never really bothered doing it because I didn't have the equipment, and I didn't have I didn't bother doing anything. I said I did, but then I didn't. You know, it's like one of those things. And I am lazy, but you know, I do my best to do things. I mean, I may not bring videos every day of every week, but I bring videos when I feel like I have something to say, or when I feel like I have content to provide. I'm not a like those YouTubers that make a career out of this. You know, good for them. You know, let them do their thing. Let them get their incomes, and you know, this is their job pretty much. And you know, I wouldn't say this is a job for me, but if in the future it holds to be true, I'll take it as a secondary job to the first job that I have. And yes, by the way, I do have a job. Let me talk about it in a few though. But I'm just gonna bring every possible thing I can bring to this channel regarding art and regarding everything that I've been working hard on. And I'm just gonna share the world that I live in with you guys. If you guys, you know, and you know, I'm thinking I'm gonna have a contest or something, because I'm writing a novel, and this novel is really interesting. If you guys want to hear about what the novel is kind of about without spoiling anything, obviously I'm not spoiling anything, for Pete's sake. I mean, I buy the novel if you want to know. I don't know when I'm gonna have it published. Hopefully by the end of next year or the beginning of the following year. And it's a long way because it's gonna be a big book, a big novel. It'll probably end up being a trilogy, most probably, but it depends on how many stories I have to tell and how much content I have to cover in terms of this world that I created. And it's pretty cool. I'll explain in another separate video if you guys are interested in listening to this. But basically, the content that I'm thinking of is designing, is asking you guys if you guys are interested in designing some special characters for me. But don't get so hasty on it right now because there's not much detail right now. I have to organize this idea first. I have to think about it thoroughly, and I have to think about what kind of prices I'll be able to offer for the designs that I feel I want to keep. So it is a contest. It's not like, oh, you just send me a design and I'll just take it and I'll give you credit kind of thing. No, you'll still get credit for the designs you share, and I'll mention your name in the novel, or certain prizes I've been thinking is like maybe give you, I don't know, something. I'm thinking. One of the big prizes, however, that I do know that I'm going to follow up is I can make you the character that you designed in the novel itself, and we'll discuss like character traits and all these things and what have you, and the role that you play within the novel that I'm writing. But that's a little ahead right now. But once I have more information on what I want to do with this, I'll definitely give more of a heads up and let you guys know the situation. But if you guys are interested in doing this contest, hey, why not, right? Plus, it gives you a good opportunity to make your own design. Whether don't. Well, here's one thing I'm going to be honest with you with. Everyone is an artist in their own way. I don't want the designs that you do to be perfect. I just want what you're trying to describe to me to be as close to what you're trying to show me. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. It doesn't have to be 100% perfect. It doesn't have to be like, oh my god, pretty or anything. If you want to put all the effort you want, hey, do it. The more you do, the more you put in. However, the higher chances you're gonna have of I'm gonna say winning, because it's not really winning or losing. I can't think of the word. You have a higher chance of just pretty much. I can't think of the word. My God, I hate that. It's like right there, but I can't. But I'll explain it in another vlog video that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a separate vlog on the novel itself, and then a separate vlog on the contest once I have the details up and running. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what I'm planning for the future from here on out. It's pretty much just working on vlogs. We're sharing my world with you guys and what I do in my spare time and all the designs that I work on. And if you guys want to see how to work on certain designs, you want to get into the guide or influence to kind of get into the art. Hey, I'll help you guys out. I'll give you how to do certain things, how to design certain things, how to draw certain things, and how to be more proactive on doing them. And patience is all about it. It's pretty much like one of the things that art is most founded on is patience. So guys have to learn how to be patient about things. But it's a learning process. If you guys are interested in seeing something like that, I'll definitely do guides like that. Let me see. I am still interested in doing Let's Play videos on video games, but I need to work on that before I actually make that official. The Supercast 74 thing was more of a practice. It was on my Mac, so that's easy to record off of there, but it's a little bit more equipment, and it's not that it's hard, but it's a lot more time management when doing it for the PS3 or my PS Vita or even any other console. I don't have a PS4. I'm not going to get one anytime soon. There's not many stuff in the PS4 right now. In the future, once I have a good income to get one. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing that still. And wait. I had it. I lost it. The job that I have is a printing company that I work at for full time, and I work 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Yes, you guys heard it right, from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. This is the third shift. It's kind of a tough job, but at the same time, it's not a bad job. But working from 11 to 7, it's really, really hard, and it's really a toll on the human body. But a job's a job, and I gotta get that money, guys. Hopefully, I get enough opportunities to get a partnership or something, like a deal partnership with YouTube, and I can make my channel grow a little more than that and make some sort of income off of that, you know. But I have to work really hard for that. But hey, working hard gets you places, and that's a lesson I want you guys to learn too. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so enough of me rambling. This is pretty much it. This is a very interesting vlog, I guess. I hope. So my next vlog is gonna talk about the novel itself and the details that are gonna come up with the novel, without spoiling anything. Obviously, I never will spoil anything about anything that I do. Well, this is obviously part of what I'm trying to explain. And then once I have the contest thing ready to go, I'll let you guys know what the deal is, what is expected, and how to get the opportunity to get your name or your character in the book itself. And your name will be credited, not only for the artwork, for the character as well. That goes for everyone else. Even if you don't get the opportunity to have your character there or the prizes that you're going to win accordingly, don't feel bad. Your artwork will still be, you know, will still be credited for the hard work you did. Hell, even if your character design doesn't appear in the novel itself, there will be some little hints of it, okay? But don't feel bad. This is a contest not about winning. It's a contest about your creativity and how much you're willing to put in to make yourselves known. But anyways, I'll explain more as we go along. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.